back, everybody.
Oh, you want to do that again? Ready? Are we doing it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody. It's been ages. How's it hanging, Artie? You tell me about some recent events that have transpired.
Woo! Woo!
Seems like you're a little
I lost it. I lost it for like a second. I wasn't sure if we were gonna record more. So I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah, we can pop another episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ! How long was the other one? 30?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Let's just Zelda.
Artie has joined the server.
I'm back. AFK B from AFK BFAK. Back from Welcome back.
No longer AFK.
So I'm barely getting my thoughts together of what just happened. Episode 7 of this.
Waker. Is it?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Last one was episode 6. By the way, episode 5 is coming out tomorrow or tonight at noon or at midnight, I should say.
Yes.
I just dated the episode, but oh well. No worries. Do you mind? I don't mind.
Nah.
This could be a little tricky.
So what do you have to do with the nut?
Funny enough, I gotta pop it.
Whoa, pop the nut. You gotta throw it at the door?
Yeah. Like I did in the beginning. I don't know if you remember.
Okay, yeah.
We were barely conscious. It's okay. I just have to right in the kisser. But if you don't do it correctly, you could actually like blow the.
Was that a Family Guy reference?
Yeah.
Pow.
You can actually blow the nut off the edge thing, and I remember doing that in one of my playthroughs.
Oh, is it gonna just keep circling around you?
Well, here's what you should do. Get it out of this here.
Nice.
Zelda puzzles, only the best for use. So
What a lad.
Funny enough, though, when I was like 10 when this came out, I didn't know what to do for the longest time.
I can't get around this thing. I can't get around.
This is like all Zelda games are super intuitive, but this one is.
If only I could figure out how to solve the Zelda puzzle. My God.
Oh my God.
Holy heck! All right, so where do you have to go now?
I think I just have to go down.
Okay, well, you're just gonna drop.
Yeah.
Oh, is this where Mr. Bad Guy pops up?
Not really, but we do have to get the boomerang somehow. So I think I came to this spot a little too early. Oh, look at this.
The double door. Now you have to use 2 nuts. 2 nuts on the door.
2 nuts on the door.
Rub one out.
I can't. Well, I can't get there. And this whole tree thing is supposed to drop later, so I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. I think I advanced too far to one side.
I accidentally dropped to do progression.
Yeah, I think I went way too far on one side because this is as far as I can go. Here, I can't go. Oh, I can go up there. I'm so dumb. Look, there's this like little thing. Do you remember? Because the only item we got right now is this hook thingy that we can use, and it's pretty dope.
Did you ever have like besides the sword that your dad got you a while?
I still have 2 more. Yeah.
Long ago. What other IRL items did you have or play with that you were like super psyched about, that you were like imitating either Indiana Jones or this or that? Did you have stuff like that?
Yeah, I still have my I still have 2 Japanese swords. Funny enough, I have Sasuke's Shippuden sword from Naruto Shippuden.
Nice.
Which is pretty sweet. It's his actual sword that like retracts or whatever. Pretty nerdy of me to have, but there's that. And then I found this awesome dragon. It's got a dragon hilt. I think I showed you it. It was in my car for the longest time.
Oh, that samurai.
Yeah, the samurai one.
Okay, yeah.
It's freaking sick, dude. So I had that. That one's in my house as well. It's just missing one of the diamond gems, but it's pretty sweet. Get off.
But you've used them though, right? You know, you're practical.
I went outside and I was pretending to be a samurai, and yeah, it was fun.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Okay, so this is something I used to do for fun. Like, it was LARPing before it was LARPing, if that makes sense.
I was the LARPer before LARPing was cool.
Exactly,
bro.
yeah. I was just being a nerd, you know. Back in the day, Artie used to live in the trailer parks, and when it would snow, it would feel like it was the time where I could go out and just have fun without being judged, if that made sense. So I would dress in my big black coat, I would hide my sword in my jacket, inside my jacket, and then I would go outside and just walk around like a serial killer.
As one should.
As one should. And then I would just find this there was this hill that had snow, that had a woody foresty little area.
Okay.
And I would use that place to kind of just pull out my sword and just run through scenarios in my head, just have some really nerdy LARPing stuff. So I used to do that quite frequently.
Gotta practice my samurai actions.
Yeah, man, that's what I would be doing. And
did you perform forms, or were you just chopping down stuff?
Dude, I was hitting trees.
Dull the blade in 2 hits.
Oh, and then exactly. And then when people would show up to smoke pot or whatever there, I would go incognito and try not to get seen and just have some fun with that. So some really sketchy stuff,
Just hiding behind trees and peeking around corners.
Exactly. That's what I would be doing. And for the most part, that has been my my thing, dude. I've always had an active imagination. I think more than most people. There goes my ego again, just talking about it. It's like I.
Oh, there's Artie again talking about his ego.
Exactly, man. I have this thing where I'm the most unlike any other person I've ever met. The most unique, other than like
Free
artists
wills,
or
maybe.
No, just thought provoking. I have more. I feel like I view the world so differently than other people, if that makes sense. Can you
give some examples?
So like I was saying, when I was making music, I know how to. I had I had a way. Did it land?
Nice.
I have a way of understanding music better than most people. For example, when I told you how you can mix music was putting one song and pan it to the left on one ear and to the left ear, if that makes sense, and then have a different. You know how 4x4 is tempo.
Mm-hmm.
You can put the other tempo on the other ear and then have those two kind of sync up together. I think of things differently than other people would. No one else would ever think of that. You know what I'm saying? There's things like that I'm I just know that I'm more I'm so unique in thinking like that. I'm not saying that I'm
more autistic than other people.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm super smart or anything like that. I'm just saying I think of the world very differently than a lot of people.
With a more creative mindset.
Exactly. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just trying to say this is just how I view the world.
From your experience.
Yeah. That's just how I view the world. And I'm not a very straightforward thinker, if that makes sense. My mind kind of wanders ADHD sometimes, and I think that's just to my betterment. I don't know.
It's your advantage, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So that's me, dude. I don't know. What were we talking about before? What was the subject?
We were just talking about swords and just playing.
Yeah, so that was been my thing. Did you ever do anything nerdy like that?
I'm trying to think of other examples. I had some cool I did archery for a little bit.
Oh, well, that's not nerdy.
But I did.
It's freaking sweet, man.
I had I guess nothing really too nerdy. But I love dressing up. I had this really cheesy Legend of Zelda costume that I would I won't say constantly dressed up in, but I would occasionally just put that on and then just run around the house just swinging my sword.
Yeah,
but then I had an actual real sword that I would go behind the garage and start chopping down all the weeds and trees that were starting to sprout up to get too big and actually cut those down.
Sounds epic, man.
That was fun. I spent a lot of my childhood just hanging out with my friend Tyler, who lived a couple houses down, and we'd just walk for hours.
You guys did something bad one day with that guy, right? You did something bad with him?
That was a different neighbor kid.
Okay, no.
That was I think Shane. He lived kind of across the street.
Right.
And we went over without my parents' permission to another neighbor kid's house. And this other neighbor kid's house that we were at, or we went to his house when I didn't get permission because I was 8 years old,
Yeah, of course.
Or 7. Really, really young.
Why would you ever ask permission, though? That doesn't make sense. You don't need permission.
Well, I may not have needed permission, but my parents wanted, because I was going somewhere where they didn't know I was, because I told them I was at Shane's house, but then we were going even elsewhere, So
I mean, to be fair though, if I was your dad and I found you like hanging out with some kid named Shane, I'd definitely like strip you naked and tie you up to a tree so you could think about what you've done. You know?
probably. But then we
Do you like that
we
Shane?
started throwing rocks in the neighbor pool, in the neighbor's pool, and then I guess he didn't like that, so he came over and not grabbed us, but basically
Shook us a little bit? Or shook you guys?
well, no, in a sense he did grab our collars and then just walked us home and told our parents.
Hey, do you think this is funny?
I know he wasn't happy.
My girlfriend's in there, and I'm trying to give her a massage. We both work late. What are you doing?
But no,
Something like that.
other than that, my friend Tyler, on the other hand, was very cool. He's less aggravated, less aggressive.
Right.
He was just a very chill dude. We would walk around for hours though around the block because he lived on this like little just square, very small street area.
Nice.
And so we just walk around naming houses and this and that. So all the houses and people had little nicknames.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty funny. So
I used to do that too. I used to go around and just like have fun with houses like that. Dang it. But yeah, man, my that's always been my thing. Like, you never LARPed, right? You never did like a LARPing thing? Nothing nerdy like that?
I don't think so. No, not that I can remember.
You would know. You would definitely know. Oh, this is it. Boomerang time. So back when I was in Century, I think we did a couple LARPing sessions, like super nerdy stuff. Even with one of my cousin Jacobs, we were just super nerdy LARPing stuff. Hiya! But I think that's the most nerdy thing I've ever done.
I think
Besides playing this, this is pretty nerdy.
I guess I've never really done anything too crazy nerdy, but
Oh god, I actually got it.
I think one of my favorite other activities, besides just chilling out, there's a small little hill on my at my parents' house, pretty small next to the garage, but when it was winter time, we'd take our sleds and pretend they were snowboards. So we'd stand up and then try to kick our legs to like get it to pivot and swerve.
Right.
And so from like the 20 feet that we could go down this little hill, it was like soon after the Olympics, and so
You guys were just having fun with that?
yeah, just having fun. Like I was Shaun White or trying to mimic him. And be
Dude,
like,
Shaun White was a beast. He's still a beast.
when he came out with the McTwist in the 2010 winter, that was big crazy.
Wasn't that the 1080?
I can't remember what the McTwist actually is.
I think
but
the McTwist was a 720 with a 1080, or with like another rotation with it.
I think something like that.
That's why I think it was the 1080. That's why when they made the Shaun White's 1080, they made a video game about it. It was huge. I'm pretty sure it was that. If someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
Yeah. I only know it because it was very popular of a thing. I used to follow Shaun White on the skateboarding magazine,
Oh yeah,
and they were talking about his McTwist and stuff. And it was like,
I loved the Shaun White skateboarding
Yep.
Wii game. I loved that game.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
aunt got that for me years ago, and so I played so much of that.
I wonder what happened to him, dude. Because like, Tony Hawk has just released. He didn't release another game, but like they just did a re-release of one of his older ones.
Mhm.
Of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which I thought was really interesting because that's what kicked off, the skater movement, if that makes sense. So they
Yeah.
re-released it for 2020 when like this crazy pandemic's going on. I don't know. I just think that's hilarious. Oh, don't.
I don't. I think he's doing a little bit of like Shaun White is doing a little bit of music stuff, but I honestly don't remember.
It's making those beats. He's got anything that bangs?
I want to say he's like in a band or something, but I need to actually look that up.
Yeah, man, it's interesting because like
Otherwise,
he was really big back in the day. So I was just curious.
for sure. Yeah, they made so many video games.
Yeah.
He was like the next Tony Hawk, but
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think we already talked about it, but Shaun White went to the same skate park that Tony Hawk was at in LA, because
What?
Shaun White was never like a snowboarder, like in a snowboard area, but because he
Right.
grew up like right at the skate park that Tony Hawk was at, that like famous one in LA.
Right.
And so Tony Hawk was his inspiration.
No freaking way.
And then so that was I thought that was really cool. I found that out somewhat recently, like last year, the year before.
That's pretty dope.
I was like, dang, nice.
So Tony Hawk, interesting. Like he really inspired a whole generation,
Oh,
man. Like more than
big
a generation. You know?
Spanning generations.
Yeah, man. And he's still doing kickflips today.
Yeah.
He's like 50 something, man. This dude's like
I
no
love
stop. Even Rodney Mullen's still skating.
I love that he's just an icon. Like everybody knows his name, but not many people, unless like they know him, don't know his face. Like they
Yeah,
could be
or
like,
even
oh,
take him seriously. Even like
yeah, yeah, like oh, Tony Hawk, that's haha funny. He's at the airport, but like oh,
like-
I deleted it because I didn't think it was real. But then like Tony Hawk actually is a real person.
oh,
you
I
know?
meant like they don't take his skateboarding seriously. Like that's
Oh,
some people just don't like other skaters just won't see him as I don't know.
Yeah.
Just from what I've heard, it's just like how could you not like this dude's a freaking legend.
he's an icon.
Yeah, it's like oh man, he only does spins. Like, can you do a spin? Like, I could do half a spin, but like not a full spin. Like,
Yeah.
shut your fucking face.
It'd be like saying, Kiss is a great band, but you know what? They're not really that good.
Oh,
You're like,
well, it's funny enough because like I love Kiss. Kiss is an amazing thing. My cousin G, he loves Kiss like tremendously. I've only met one person in this entire world that thought Kiss was a bunch of rodeo clowns, and I'm like, I guess you could say that about everyone, but like, why them specifically? Like, why? How? What makes you think that? Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I'm just curious, like, why? And this is someone that I was working with at Guitar Center.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, dude, I hate those rodeo clowns. I'm like, dude, when I just listen to Kiss, I'm like, I don't actively listen to Kiss, but like, you know, I have a couple hits that I like to listen to.
yeah.
I'm more into AC/DC. That's always been my thing. That's been my number one rock band. Like just classic rock has always been AC/DC. And then Queen, as in like more that just transcends a genre, if that makes sense.
But like, why the need for all this negativity that
Yeah, I mean like
it's like almost uncalled for, but
at the same
everybody's
time, like
it's your own opinion.
someone was poking him like, "Hey, you going to that Kiss concert in the State Fair?" And he's like, "Dude, they're a bunch of rodeo clowns." Like, oh, you shouldn't have said that in front of the number one fan here. Whoops.
Although that is kind of funny when you just like piss off like a super fan of something.
Yeah, it's the best, man.
Like it's all the tease, but it's like, yo, this is my favorite thing, and it's like, you know what? Actually,
Forget a sin.
they kind of suck. And like watching somebody's face just turn pale, like, you dare say that?
You dick.
How could you?
Dick.
The Pekingese?
Oh.
They were daisies. You bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went, man. It was pretty crazy. What a
Nice.
what a career. What an animal. Now I did something wrong because I already went all the way to the thingy without the master key. So
So you got a chastity belt or what are you,
pretty much, man.
what was
This
that?
thing is epic. It pretty much I can put it on any girl, she'll be mine. And
Nice.
but I can never touch
Instant
her.
girlfriend.
Instant girlfriend material. But I can never touch her ever. Oh, there's a bottle of this motherfucker.
Get the
Oh, I already
get
have
the
one.
jar. Get the jar.
I
Get
still
the
have
jar.
one.
Get the jar.
I still have a fairy. We're good. See, he's still in there.
Nice.
I think in this game, if you die, the fairy will revive you. I don't think you have to unleash the fairy.
Okay, yeah. It was the same as Link to the Past when we did that, I think.
I want to say, but
Dude.
we'll find out sometime soon.
I'm just remembering that one boss that took us like hours to.
Which
it was one of
all the bosses took me forever.
it was one of the worm ones.
Oh god, like
that-
towards the end.
Kept getting knocked off that
Yeah.
platform in Link to the Past.
That was like in one of the way later temples.
I think so, yeah.
It was aggravating. Welcome back. Oh.
Yes, that was like I feel like it was thousands of tries, but it might have just been like, you
No,
know.
it was about thousands. You're right. I was not good at that Zelda game.
Practically to the point of Aaron and Danny rage of
Yeah.
Sonic 06.
Yeah, no, it was getting bad.
I mean, maybe not to that extent, but it was.
At the same time, though, I wouldn't have traded that experience for any other thing. You know, I fucking love that game. Like I've always like it's aesthetically, it's like I've always loved it. You know, but until I played it and actually got through like the dark world, that's where the game kicked off. You know,
It got increasingly more difficult with all those
dude. It was like
piglin.
oh, welcome to Legend of Zelda. Isn't this fun? And then when you get to the dark world,
It's like
strap
welcome
on
to
your
the
dick strips, pussies. It's time to go.
yes. It's going rage.
Boom, like just turn up the track.
Just goes instant doom like heavy metal.
Exactly. It was pretty intense, man. I mean,
Welcome to
I still love that game though. It gave
18
me-
naked cowboy.
It was harder than DMC, I would even say, in some places. Devil May Cry is just like a action-packed.
What parts would you say were
Definitely
for you the most difficult?
The Dark World for sure. Everything
But
else
like
was like
in the dark world, where
well, it's just
what elements?
when you take hit without getting your last suit armor or whatever. When you take hits, it
right.
freaking counted. Like it hurt. Like you would die pretty quick, you know.
Yeah, and if you didn't have all the heart containers, it just screwed over.
Yeah, it was not a good thingy. Regardless of the fact.
Do you know where you have to go in here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through the next treasures. I might as well just pick them all up.
Oh, nice. What a lad.
And this is where the time goes. Oh my god. Alright, I just gotta take this seriously for like 2 seconds. Alright, anyway, besides this, what do you got going on for the week?
Dude, I got a little bit more school. Then I'm gonna just probably be, besides busying myself with trying to figure out my next semester plans. I gotta set up my medical for 3M. I've accepted an application, or I've been accepted at 3M, but I have to go through the like medical exam, get my drug test,
Of course,
all that
yeah.
stuff, and get that thing set up.
All
So
the goodies.
so that's pretty exciting stuff. But I gotta fill out some of the paperwork and call some people.
You have to do a drug work?
Yeah, gotta.
Or blood work, I should say.
Yeah, I think it's just a pee in a cup type of thing, but
Oh, so you don't have to like draw blood.
I don't think so. But however they handle that situation, it'll be interesting nonetheless. But yeah,
Well,
so that
you need
besides
my-
that,
if you need my pee, just let me know.
oh, that'd
That'd be onion soup.
be pretty freaking nice. Just kidding.
Handy dandy, man.
Oh
Thanks for asking. No one ever asks, but thank you for asking. Oh yeah, we have to go down here.
Hey,
Duh.
Artie, I need some pee right now.
Ah, dude, why don't you say so, man? I got you.
But I'm excited to keep working on some piano songs. I did finish, but I got a second part. Have you seen Groundhog's Day, the piano solo that Phil does?
I've never seen that movie, but I really have wanted to for so long. That's on my bucket list of movies to watch.
It's
Along with Indiana Jones, which I still haven't seen.
which ones haven't you seen?
All of them.
All of them?
I've been wanting
Really?
to see them.
That's
They're all on Netflix. I just taking the time to see them. Like right now, the main thing I do is while I eat. I'm going off topic, but like when do I ever go on topic?
yeah, no, just carry the conversation.
When I eat, I like to like watch something that I could enjoy, you know, like as I'm eating my food. So usually I would put on like this current anime that I'm watching right now is it's very lighthearted and very like sweet.
What's it called?
I have no idea what it's called, but basically there's this girl. Probably people already know it. This girl that looks like she's a very sweet girl, but she's very lonely. Like people don't talk to her. It's based in a school setting. But she's very lonely and like and she's only treated like this because like everyone sees her as like the ring girl, like the girl that's like she looks like she's like a demon or whatever.
Okay.
Because her bangs are always covering like her face, and just the way her face expressions look, that she looks like a demon person. But in all reality, she's such a sweetheart, like such a really nice person, but people haven't given her the chance to like, you know, actually like get to know her.
Mm-hmm.
So they just labeled her as this thing, but it's kind of sad because it's like a relevant thing where like as you're going through high school or middle school, you know, you find it difficult to make friends when all your friends have gone, or maybe like you're just at a new school setting and it's so hard to make friends, you know. So
Yeah.
that whole anime is about like how to connect with people and stuff like that. It's a very lighthearted thing from what I was watching before. What I was watching before was Devilman. Funny enough, Devilman versus Cyborg 009, which is freaking sick. It's basically Cyborg 009, I should say, is an old school anime.
Okay.
And so is Devilman. You have two things that shouldn't go together, come together pretty well, actually.
So like, what's it about?
So you have the plot of cyborgs. There's 9 cyborgs that were made to advance humanity, kind of like a Mega Man thing.
Okay.
And then basically they're on the run from this evil organization that's trying to kill them, to extinguish them. And basically they send like other robots to kill them, and every good cyborg of the 9, they all have a unique function. Like the main leader, which is number 9, can accelerate his speed. So it's super like, it's what made anime like special, you know? It has that if you're looking for something that captures the special of anime, I would say like check out not the original, but like the 2011 version. Which it still has the art style of the original, but it's freaking like they don't pull any punches. Like it's freaking sweet. Like they make gods. What's it called? I think it's Apollo or Zeus. Like they make a god robot android thing, and it's freaking epic, man.
Okay, interesting.
So they're fighting against this evil organization, and it's got some really cool things in it. But then you have Devilman, and Devilman is like the complete opposite. Like it's gory. Like basically one of the main character makes a pact with the devil so that he can transform into this giant demon thing whenever he feels the presence of demons. And these demons go around killing people, and he feels like, you know, he's like his high school student, but he feels like he's got like a moral compass, you know, like he's not the bad guy. Like he's like an anti-hero, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So he's that. And then so how it actually lines up is that you have the cyborgs coming with the demons. There's this new cyborgs, and then there's these new demons that pretty much start causing trouble, and then they both clash, and in very stereotypical anime format. But I mean, back in the day, it wasn't so stereotypical, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Anyway, that was the last one I saw, and it's only 3 episodes, but it really captures the whole story really well. Like it captures fantastically both animes in 3 episodes. Like the feels of both animes in 3 episodes. Like you have the dark tone with Devilman, and then you have the action packed with the Cyborg series. I thought it was really, really cool. So yeah, I haven't watched anime in a very long time because, you know, it's so hard to find something, but I found a couple things, and I'm gonna try them out.
Yeah, what are some other movies? Because you mentioned you're kind of going through stuff and you haven't seen the Indiana Jones series, but what are some other ones that you've worked through, or like were on your list that you finally got to see after all this time?
Let's see. There has been a couple. I can't think of any right now. Of course, I know there are a couple that like of course, like if you think about them now, you're like, oh sure, like that. Why haven't you seen this? God, I just added them. Actually, I added a bunch to my list. Like Lost in Translation, I think, is one of them that I added to my Hulu. I made a Hulu account.
Okay.
Where the heck is my boat thing?
Oh yeah, that flower thing.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Oh, you have to probably chop it down again.
Yep, you're right. But yeah, there's that Lost in Translation. There is the shoot, I'm gonna die actually.
Oh, there's the ladder right there. Nice.
Thank God. What's it called? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Like that's on my list as well. Groundhog Day, obviously. Mostly all the Indiana Jones movies. I still haven't gotten that. Oh, I did get that treasure. Okay. And what else was there? I think there was a bunch of other stuff. Oh, the original Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans.
Which was back in the day. Like Greek mythology has been my thing. You know, I'm basing my manga thing after it, which I just thought about like the other day. I realized why this story has been so appealing to me, but like I never understood why I'm doing this story. Like I'm so attached to the story I'm making that like I can't think of anything else. So that like when I started, you know, getting more deeper into it, I'm like, oh wow, I'm depicting the. I've got three main characters, and each character depicts a presence in time. So one depicts the present, one depicts the past, and one depicts the future.
Okay.
And in the past, you have the Greek mythology. And like I said, people that are listening to this probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But like, my project, the main thing I was working on is that it's a transition from our world, from Greek mythology to Roman, all this like grounded real world stuff, to how did the creation of God come to be? In between that, you have the knights, gods making knights, like old Greek gods making knights and like worshiping all that stuff. And then there's this dark presence being like the precursor to the devil being made. And then there's all this like the destruction of the world that's going on. And basically at the end of everything, it's the creation of our world today and the creation of God.
And so the kind of culmination or combination of all that is what you found fascinating, what you're writing or basing your story off of.
But I had no idea why I was so fascinated by it. Like why, like I had these characters, like because I have the knight character that depicts the Greek mythology of like the standard of what has been done before. I have the witch character, which is the present time today, where like everything's going, there's the dark demon things are coming out into the present world right now, and she comes from that. She's a witch, so she comes. I make it so that like witches are like the people are like normal people, but with powers.
Mm-hmm.
But they should not be allowed to have that. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
They're almost they're looked upon as like unpure. Like what the heck, like you're dangerous to us, But they're really nice people. But they're only made because of this dark presence that happened. So that's the present, and then the future is my main girl character, who is more technology based. That's where you get the mechas and like the robot stuff happening, and that's like the future of that world. Is the culmination is coming through her. So there's all of this stuff, and I can go more deep into it for the fact that I just don't want to lose you guys, but I really put it all together just the other day. I'm like, this is brilliant, and I didn't even like. I thought about doing this for the longest time, but it just makes sense of why I've been so attached to this story. I just gave it more context, if that made sense. And it's been a story that's been in my head for like 10 years, maybe even longer than that.
Yeah, and just having a depth to it.
I'm just adding more and more as like I'm working towards my towards fleshing out these characters, just drawing them. Like I'm really putting it all together, and I just can't freaking wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, dude. So I can't remember. Did we just get the master key?
Yeah.
Okay, can we end this episode as soon as we beat the boss?
We're at 30 minutes, but if the boss is right here, let's do it.
I just have to get to it. Actually, we might have to. Actually, we might have to call it because I don't know how to get up there. Wait a second. Oh,
nice.
Big
brain moments.
We could actually do the boss if you don't mind going over.
Yeah, let's do it.
What's our actual timer?
I think it's like. I think it's been like 30 minutes.
No, I mean like, is it 7 something?
Oh, it's 8:30 right now.
Okay, perfect. We'll probably
Live time.
Probably finish this, and then we can start talking about our next project.
Yeah.
That I've been wanting to do for us for a while.
Is there spoilers, or should we keep that to a?
Yeah, I guess
keep that to a minimum.
It's pretty spoilery, I would say, because it's coming out of left field. You know what I mean?
Was that a baseball reference, or I guess I'm no sports.
It's whatever kind of reference you want it to be. It's something.
It's something kind of crazy that people should be excited about. It's in the
style of what we've been doing for our live action stuff, but this one's just gonna be like, I don't know. I really want to go balls to the walls with this next video that we're doing, and I just hope it's fun. I just hope it's as epic as I'm making it out to be, and you'll actually be able to see it, unlike our last video that we tried putting up.
Yeah, because we did a Thomas the Tank video, and that got some copyright claims and got closed out on the U.S. So people outside or with a different VPN can view it on the Twin Chickens YouTube channel. But
yeah, so I mean, we can't even put it up on Facebook, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe IGTV.
I feel like it would be the same thing.
Oh no,
though.
it's like 2 hours though. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, but it might be the same thing. Anyway,
what's this little Coca-Pelli
That's
dude?
Makar. We've been looking for this guy.
Yo,
that's the little guy we were looking for.
Hey, Peter, what you doing over here?
Makar! I get your friend.
Nice.
Time for you to die. Ooh. He was chasing you throughout the entire labyrinth with his little vines.
Nice. Oh, it's like sticking it through the...
Yeah.
Nice.
So his little
It was
robot
him
arms.
the entire time!
It was him. So now, I have to use the claw method and kind of do one of these.
Yes.
Since we don't have the game pro gaming thingy. And then just walk around these guys and just keep doing this.
So you just gotta chop off all his arms to make sure that he falls?
Yeah, I mean, it's all based on
Dude.
the number thing, so you gotta chop them off kind of, how do you call it, intellectually.
One more.
If I can get to it. Because they sprout back up, so boom.
Nice, dude.
And then just
It's like cream
Get in
cheese
here.
and ham or something.
keep stunning him. And then he spits us out.
You know what we should do
Yo.
that we haven't done for a while?
Yeah.
Is a cooking vlog.
Ooh, I have a pretty good recipe I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
How does your sister feel about us using the kitchen?
Oh no, that'd be just fine. Like it was either last week or the week before, my friend came over and had some sausage that was made from like the farm
Ooh, the
And
farm.
that he works at, and he also brought over like some other. It was like a hash brown dish with some sausage and jalapeno type thing, and it was really good. It was already kind of like pre-made. We just had to bake it and add some cheese, but it was
So it's fair use.
yeah. So let's make some dinner soon. I mean, like not
Actually,
not today.
I've been
but-
cooking the last ones, the last 3. No, we've only done 2. I swear we filmed the 3rd one, but there's only 2 cooking vlogs out.
I feel like we've done 3, but
I feel like the next one we should do, you should cook it.
all right.
Do you have anything in mind? I can wait mine out till the 4th one, you know.
You know what? What is something that I've wanted to cook? I do. I really love pasta dishes, but I think I want to step my bounds and try something new.
Like something foreign?
Something. Yeah, something.
Something that'll give us
Something that's
some
different. I'll have to give
diarrhea.
it more thought. Nothing's coming to my mind. I'm drawing a little bit of a blank right now. But
I've been taking ridiculous morning like not morning shits, but like I don't know why, but I've been like pooping fragments.
little. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Like I mean, like I would poop in the morning. Maybe it's the melatonin that I take, but like I would poop in the morning, and then I would poop like after eating, and I'm like, why the fuck?
Bravo,
am I pooping?
man.
Wait, why are we even talking about this?
How did we go from supper to poops?
Dude, look at Makar! I got him! Look at him, he's right there!
Makar.
He does like a
I'm sorry,
backflip!
but on Great Deku Tree, I know you warned us so many times, but I didn't.
Oh.
Hey, don't worry, Makar. You're safe now. Just be careful from now on. You've done well, dead ass.
Yeah.
Promised. So accept this.
Just gives you like a booger. Just put
here's,
on your hand.
here's another little leaf. I'm sure you can use it.
Just something that just has no value to it. Dude, we got
Hey,
it.
you know those nuts you've been finding? Here, take another one.
Here's one, and here's another one, and yeah, there you go.
This tooth I have here, it's kind of loose. Can you pull it? Just take it. You know what?
Yeah.
Just keep it. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah. What's the point? What's the point of this one? Oh wait, now we get to have the celebration. Okay.
Ceremony? Dude.
What a way to end this episode.
Bruh.
We get to hear Makar's
The
thing.
lads.
Dude, you get to jump around a little bit.
Yes.
Awesome. It's like, wow. A whole
Can
orchestra?
we join their cult?
Epic.
Nice.
Huh! There is this still a mystery in here where there's this, not a fairy, but a firefly that's big. It's pretty big, like one of those like white specks on there. It's a pretty big firefly that you can capture. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with it.
Okay. So you can capture it, but there's something you might be able to do with it?
Exactly. So I'll come back to this place to get something else. I'll show you what it is later, but it's not important right now.
It's not important, man.
Yeah.
Like, don't pay attention.
Pay attention to it.
Alright, bye-bye, Makar.
Farewell, great swordsman. Adios.
See you, dick.
Later. Don't come back again.
Thanks for screwing up our life.
Yeah.
We liked it without Makar, but now he's back, that dick.
He's just so square. I mean, round. There it is. It's
I don't know why the great Deku tree likes him so much.
Where is it? It's
He's such an ass.
Oh, it's over here somewhere. It's this firefly that's like, there it is.
Oh. Okay, do you have the bottle for it?
I mean, I'll get another bottle for it, but
Well, why don't you capture it right now?
because I have a fairy in it.
Well, just screw the fairy,
But
man.
this is like end game stuff, you know. Like, if I use it, I won't be able to use the bottle for.
Can you not have a
Ever.
second bottle?
Yeah, but I have to go find it first. Oh, there's another one.
Bro.
Anyway, that's our
All right.
episode, and we did pretty good.
A big epic. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode / live stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Adios.
Farewell.
Bye bye. How do we get out of here?
Sorry, guys.
Might as well hit the saves.
Love you.
Yep. Oh yeah.